Hi, it's Harry here, and we've put together an amazing video for you. This is what we believe to be the largest collection of scout interviews anywhere on the net. We've interviewed scouts from the Premier League through to semi-pro level, and they tell you exactly what they look for in players. So let's get straight to it and hope you enjoy it.
Firstly is their attitude, the way that they are on the pitch, off the pitch, the way that they display themselves on the pitch. Secondly is probably is pace, speed, acceleration, and probably thirdly is their movement, what they're like on the ball and off the ball as well. So they're my top three things.
Well, definitely on a trial event you want somebody to apply everything that they've got there, the skills of their physical attributes, but actually to apply what they've actually got. You know, I don't want to see somebody just strolling around, just trying to blend in. I want somebody to stand out and put the effort in, because if they can't do it here, they're not going to do it in a pro club. That's what I want to see. I expect them to have high levels of skill. I do expect certain, like I said, certain key attributes, but like I said, if they can't deliver on it, then there's no point me sort of forwarding them on somewhere else. They need to make sure they deliver on day up, because it's a perfect place for them to do it.
Ability first, athleticism, and a really important thing with that would be attitude. So the 3 A's.
If their attitude is wrong, we will know that just through body language. It's important. It's important that they turn up, they're enthusiastic. When they walk on that pitch, no slouching, no taking their time. Where do I go? Then walking off. You know, if you're late, you can't be doing that. You know, it's so important you show that enthusiasm. As soon as you turn up, you're listening, you know, you're on song, you're ready to go. Okay, if someone tells you you're jogging, you're jogging.
The first thing I look for as a scout is can they control the ball. So, you know, first touch is really key. Second thing would be ball mastery. You've got to be able to master that ball, so that takes thousands and thousands of hours of practice, but ball mastery is key as well for me, especially in the younger players. And probably the third one is enjoy the game. You know, it's hard enough as it is if you don't enjoy it, but you've got to enjoy the game, so play with a smile on your face.
There's different levels of football, you know, the younger lads, you know, obviously attitude, pace, you need pace in the game today, especially the younger lads. If they've got a good touch, the movement off the ball, are they bright? And then in the older lads, it don't change really much, you know. You're looking at the strength on the ball, maybe with the older lads, the movement, you know, technically they've got to be very good, you know, because as I say, at Barnsley Football Club, you know, we've got young players in our academy pushing for first team players, so the standards got to be really good, you know, to get into, you know, Barnsley's first team.
I think good attitude is the first one. Making sure they're here on time, listening, paying attention in terms of what the coaches have asked them to do, doing the simple things when you're on the ball. So not trying to impress with these lavish skills that you see on the TV, but just doing the appropriate thing at the appropriate time. And then the last one I've gone for is learning. Just how you learn, how you adapt it, put it into your game, and then potentially if you come to another one, like we've seen a couple of boys here that have come to the morning session and the afternoon session, we've seen a massive improvement just through 2 hours of coaching. So seeing if they can adapt their game as a result of the coaching they receive. So yeah, they're my top 3 things.
I think obviously talent is the first thing. They've got to have technical ability. It's, you know, I'm a big fan of enthusiasm, and there's lots of enthusiastic kids here today, but talent and decision making are the 2 big things. And if you've got enthusiasm to go with that, then you've got half a chance.
I think confidence is a massive one. If they come to these days and show you that they can be what they are during their normal games, technical ability is probably a big one as well. I think and just having no fear as well, really, just express themselves on the pitch and giving that little glimpse of what they're good at.
First thing would be their attitude and character. Not necessarily the best player, but the boy that looks like they're going to learn, and looks like they're going to learn from the things they do well, but also how they learn from their mistakes and how they engage not just with their teammates but the coaches and everyone else around them. I think that's the bit that stands out. I think the boys that can really learn, and that way, the only way you can do that is find out a bit more about the players. You get to see them play, but also about the person, which I think was something that UK Football mentioned right at the start, and I think that's the top thing I would say if I was here looking for players, without a doubt.
You could have all the ability in the world, but if they haven't got a great attitude, then they're probably not going to be right for my club. So that's the one thing that I want, is a good attitude, that they turn up and they, you know, want to learn and want to participate, and it's a team game.
The scouts are obviously looking for individuals. We're also trying to uncover individuals, and if there is kids out there who haven't come along to UK football trials yet, you know, we don't disappoint. We put you on a platform, we give you an opportunity, so come along, see what we're about, you will learn something. And we've got Robbie van der Laan, who was captain of a Premier League team, myself who's worked and played at Stoke City and Manchester United and Port Vale, and we've got a wealth of experience that we can give to kids, give them the experience and give them a quality session, as well as an opportunity of a game time where scouts are looking at you.